What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Moon Monkey Trades video. Today I'm going to be breaking down Vwap, how I use it, and what I believe to be the most powerful way to use it. How do market makers use it? How do I use it? The best time to use it? How market makers use it for market manipulation, and how you can use it for low risk entries to get higher returns on your trades. First off, if you don't know what it is, Vwap is volume weighted average price. The market makers are evaluated by the quality of their trade executions, so this is a tool that they commonly use. Vwap is calculated by dividing the dollar volume of a stock by the share volume over a given period of time. In other words, it's the average price of trade executions over that time frame, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on an intraday chart. I personally use a 5-minute chart. If the market maker executes his orders below Vwap, then that is considered doing a good job for the customer. So that means they've executed the orders below the average price, which would be considered a discount. It's one way to think of that. The market maker will offer a large amount of shares below the current price and bid a small amount of shares. This creates market manipulation, and it happens all the time. And what I mean by this is you'll see it all the time. Say pre-market, the stock's at $50 a share, and they want to force the stock lower to get a better price. What they'll do is they will offer up a large amount of shares, meaning sell a large amount of shares, or short, say 100,000 shares, and then only bid or to buy an even smaller amount of shares, maybe just a few hundred shares. So it looks like there's a lot of selling pressure. This will create a panic, forcing the stock down. You'll see this early in the morning. Sometimes the stock will pop up first and then drop, which I'm going to be showing you as an example on E-Trade, a trade that I made actually today on SPCE. So what this does is force the stock down below Vwap, and then they start putting in larger orders to buy the stock to get it at a lower price. So I'm going to show you an example of this on E-Trade. So this is SPCE. I'm using a 5-minute chart, and what I look for is once I line up my long-term chart, and I want to enter this trade, and I'm looking at this on a daily chart, I'll wait the first hour or two of the market open for a pullback to Vwap. So what happens is, a lot of times, the market maker fails to push the stock below Vwap, and when they are forced to cover those shares that they offered up, the stock takes off. As you can see here on SPCE, I entered this trade after about the first half hour of the market. We started to get a pull down to Vwap. Now what will happen is this will either come down below Vwap and continue down. It will come down and hook up above Vwap, which is another good trade when you see it come back above Vwap. Or it will come down into Vwap and you'll get some sideways action, and then you'll take off. So how I use this is I wait for the first 30 minutes, I wait for a pullback to the Vwap, I wait for the volume to pick up, and I wait for what I would call a candle to hold Vwap, and you can even maybe wait for the second candle for confirmation. As you can see here, there are multiple opportunities for this trade. Here we have the first pullback into Vwap, and then we have the second pullback into Vwap. It works best in the first half of the day before lunch. That is what I found to be the best time to use this strategy. You can see here I ended up buying around $46 on SPCE. It ran up to about $53 at the close. What this does is help you get the lowest execution price that you can when entering on an intraday chart. That way you're not buying at the high of the day. Using the Vwap helps you execute your orders at the low of the day. Hopefully this helps you out with your trading. It helps you improve your trading. Come back and join us for another video. Drop a comment. If there's anything that you'd like to make me a video of that you don't understand, I'll be glad to make a video for you. Don't forget to like that button and subscribe. And don't forget, we'll be giving a free pair of AirPods away when we reach 500 subscribers.